Hi, I'm DJ Baxter of Premier Clean Solutions. Again, we're with Heather Peters with Anvil Insurance. We've talked a lot about water leaks, where to find water leaks, how to shut off water leaks, the steps of how to take care of water leaks and what we do. But next, we're going to talk about what happens and why it's so important to take care of the water right away and also contact your insurance agent immediately if you have water damage.
Mold that stems from water damage is going to be covered most generally as part of that mitigation process. Mold that's just naturally occurring in your home from things that happen over time is not necessarily going to be something that's covered. So if you have just your house is too tight, you have too much respiration in the home, and you end up with mold in your attic, most generally that's not going to be something that we can cover because it's something that happens slowly over time. Insurance policies are built to protect homeowners from things that happen suddenly and accidentally. And so in that case, resulting mold, if the water is not mitigated properly, is going to be something that we can most generally help out with.
And one myth we've kind of been seeing over time is people think these older homes are definitely going to have more mold than these newer homes. Well, that's not necessarily true. These older homes aren't built necessarily as good as these newer homes, so they're not perfectly airtight. Mold needs it needs at least 20 or 48 hours of time to grow mold. It needs dark, damp environment. Well, these old homes, they have plenty of airflow. They're not nice and tight. These newer homes are built so tight that if you get any water at all, it's just a perfect farmhouse for mold to grow.
I did not know that. That's really very interesting.
We see a lot of situations where there'll be a little minor window leak. They're like, oh, well, it's not a big deal. I dried it off with my little ceiling fan. We're okay. I can't emphasize how important it is to fix that little tiny problem now. I mean, if it takes the fact of us cutting out the wall there's a small little crack in the foundation of getting that crack fixed before it just keeps leaking years after years after years. And what people don't know is mold is a really big health factor in it. It acts kind of like an allergy symptoms if you have a lot of mold exposure. It also can hurt your health for a long term, forever. It literally can hurt your health forever. So I can't emphasize enough to make sure you take care of water first properly. We've talked a lot about mitigating water damage, what happens if you don't mitigate water damage properly. Thank you, Heather, for all your expertise. Next, we're going to talk about, hey, you have mold in your walls. What do we do now?